let's go into the question was how specialization has really made you more of an effective defense attorney because of the fact that you've seen both sides.
Yeah, I mean, you need to be an inch wide and a mile deep, and specialization is key. If you have I'm a car guy, so if you have a Porsche 911 GT3, you're not going to take that for an oil change at JiffyLube. You're just not going to. And JiffyLube or a 5-minute oil change, they may be great. And for a lot of cars out there, they're going to get you in, get you out. You're going to pay your $30, whatever the oil is, and you never have to worry about it. But if you're driving a 911 GT3, if you're driving an older Ferrari, or you're driving a Bentley, or whatever it happens to be that you're driving, and it's a very specialized car, a specialized product, you need to take that to a specialist. You would take that to either a Porsche specialist, someone who knows how to work on the car, because you pull into JiffyLube and they're looking for the drain plug, and you realize you got to pull off 6 underbody panels, and the drain plug's in the rear, and it's dry sumped, and there's a certain way you have to change the oil on it. So if you don't do all of that, you're going to ruin the car. You really will, because of the way, in particular, the baffled dry sump lubrication is. Not this is a car podcast, right? But it's the same with anything that we do in life. And it's the same with criminal defense. If you're accused of sexual assault in the military, that is incredibly specialized and niche. You can't go to the guy down the street who does some family law, a little bit of criminal defense. If you have a roofing problem and your contractor didn't do a good job, he'll take that case. He may be great for, just general practice of law, the JiffyLube guy, right? But you need someone that's very specialized. I mean, you can make analogies all the time. If you have a heart issue, if you have an atrial septal defect in your heart, you don't see a GP. You may see a GP initially, but they're going to refer you out to a cardiac surgeon, and even a cardiac surgeon, you're going to get someone that's specialized in ASDs or atrial septal defects, right? And so that's our business. I don't know a lot about other areas of law. People ask me all the time, oh, you're an attorney, let me ask you a question about A, B, and C. And I'm like, I can generally answer it, but I'm not the right person for that. So you have to be specialized. And what I've learned to specialize in, or I've specialized in for literally 20 years now, is court-martial defense of service members around the world. And even be able to take on a case in a foreign country is a specialization, because you have the ability to take all of your files. Let's say, a great example, the case I've got coming up where I'm going around the world. I'm going to San Diego, Korea, Japan, and Spain. I've got 4 different cases. If you think think about how big a case file is. Think about if you think I'm rolling in 6 banker boxes on global travel to schlep that around on the trains of foreign countries, you're wrong. You have to know how to do that. And if you go hire an attorney and they say, okay, cool, I'm going to go check out Seoul for the week, they're going to get destroyed. They don't know how to travel. Of course, how do you say how to travel? Well, try traveling 30 hours or 18 hours on a plane, having a 12-hour time zone difference, know how to manage that before you get on the flight, how to manage it when you get off, because that's a big deal. Going on to really enemy territory it's never a home game advantage for us. We're always playing on the road, and being able to do a case that's specialized in a foreign country, and then be able to move on and do the next one, all while keeping your practice going. So that's a very unique set of skills that you have to have that one alone, I think I've honed by traveling over 2.5 million miles for clients over the last 10 years, which is just kind of nuts, but that's a true stat. And so specialization has helped me, because when that service member calls me and they're in Guam or they're in Korea or they're in Rhodes, Spain, I don't get freaked out about it. I know exactly how I'm going to handle it, what I'm going to do. And I've been there and done that before. It's no different than winning on the road, right? You have to know how to win games on the road. I'm a huge hockey fan. I've got Andre Vasilevsky behind me. I'm a huge Lightning fan. But when they go and play on the road to defend a Stanley Cup, you have to know how to win on the road when the crowd is being incredibly loud and you're in a different location and you travel. You have to know how to do that and have to do it through experience. Otherwise, you're going to just get run over.